Okay, welcome. We're going to do a quick recording of what we've done in class in the last week. We're going to draw up the little character, add some materials, and then animate him in Mixamo. Maybe do another couple of little things. So, I've set my Blender up with a little screen key caster, so it'll show you exactly what I'm doing down here in the bottom left-hand corner. So, first things first, I'm going to work with the existing mesh that appeared. I'm going to turn on X-ray, and then I'm going to look at it from the front view. So numeric keypad 1. I'm going to add 2 edge loops, so I need to go into edit, edge loop, add one there and one there, and then out of my edge loop tool. So I've got something that looks like that. Double A to unselect everything. Now draw the arms in first. So B for box, drag it around there. E to extrude, bring it out to about here. And I'm using the control key. You can see I'm holding it down to snap it in. Double A, B, E, E. And I'm holding down control. Snap it. Double A to unselect, box, select, E to drag it out. Now with this one, if I bring out the next leg, you know from class, they're going to stick together. So I'm going to move it as well. As I go, I'm going to move it in. Maybe one for this one. And bring it down. That looks good. Double A, B, extrude. I'll try to make it a little symmetrical. It all balances out. I want to draw a head, so what I'm going to do is take those vertices, these vertices, and scale it in so it's nice and even. Go back to a 1, double click, box around those, box around those. So I've picked those two, effectively the two edges, and I'm going to scale it in on the X axis. So I'm going to press S for scale, X, and then I'll bring it in, maybe hold down control so it's nice and symmetrical. I'll zoom in a little bit. About there. Okay, I'm going to bring the head up there, so double A. B, extrude to about there. I'm going to put an edge loop in there, and an edge loop in there, then I'm going to move that side out a bit and side out a bit. So edge loop. This time I'm not going to click and let go. I'm going to click and hold it down and bring it to about there. Click, oh. Click and hold down about there. B, select that, and I'm going to move it about there. So B, select those. I haven't selected the bottom. I'm going to drag it about there. Okay. So there's my human figure. I'm going to A, select all and scale it on the Y axis. Maybe I'll hold down control, get it nice and about there. So it looks about human-y. Out of edit mode, turn off X-ray, so there it is. I might go to Eevee, have a look. I'll move my light so you can see it. There we go. I might move him up a bit, so look straight down. And G. Z, I'll move him up there so he's aligned there. I'll just have a look at my camera view. Now I'm going to select the camera like that, come over here to view, lock camera to view, so now I can move it up, so look at him. So there's my camera view. I'm going to get out of that. Now with my human, I want to curve him a little bit, make him a bit smoother. So I'm going to add a modifier over here. and multi-resolution, subdivide a couple of times. Okay, what's the third one look like? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm going to put smooth shading on, so he looks a little bit better. Looks like a little gingerbread man. Here's my camera view. Okay, let's add some materials to him. He's selected. I'm going to go down here to my materials, and you can see there's already a material attached to, well, what was the cube. The default cube's the only one that has a material attached to it. Everything else will just come out as a blank mesh that you'll need to add a material. I'm going to change this material, call it skin, maybe give it a skin tone. So I can look at preview here if I want. Come down here to my base color, go to RGB, bring my red to 1, and my blue down to about 6. Gives it a little bit of a skin tone. Once that's done, I'm going to click on it, go to HSV, and that's where I can change my V, which is value. So, hue, saturation, and value. And I can get all sorts of different skin tones. So something like that gives me a nice skin tone. Now let's add a few bits of clothing. Okay, I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to make new material and call it shirt. Maybe make a nice linoleum color blue. To do this, I need to go back to edit. You can see that the modifier I added hasn't permanently changed my mesh. My mesh is still there. And now I'm going to unselect. And this time I'm going to select faces. I'm going to hold down the shift, select all the faces I want to change. There we go. We've got a shirt. Come to shirt and assign it. And let's have a look. There we go. There's a shirt. Let's add some pants. I'm going to make a new material, new container for it, new material in there, and call it pants. And let's make it a nice dark blue, maybe. Dark blue. Give me shorts for summer. There we go. Pants, assign. And finally, we're going to give him some shoes. So I'm going to make a new container, new material, shoes. I'm going to make these black. And this time, it's just going to be down here. Now he's not a highly detailed person, but we're starting small. Shoes, assign. Let's have a look. Here we go. There's our little soccer man. And you should have your materials over here. That's without any lighting. Okay, when you get to that stage, I want you to go File, Save As, and Blender Work, wherever you're saving yours, and I'll call him person. And I also want you to export him as an FBX. FBX person. I'm not going to make any changes here. Let's hope it works. It's in Blender Work person. Okay, done.